Hey yo, how dreams work. Okay, so when you go to sleep at night and you're resting your head, think about how the brain has to shut down about 70% of its functions that are all physical bodily functions. And it has to open up a new form of functions where areas of the brain that are normally dormant during the day become very, very active. Dreaming is a spiritual happening. We all experience a spiritual happening every day of our lives. 98% of the population is extremely spiritual, believing in religion. And I'm not going to say religion is wrong or right. It's all up to you. I think that religion serves its purpose for the people who need it. But in a sense, everybody experiences some kind of spiritual level, and not only people too. Animals dream. We're animals too, but dogs dream, cats dream, bears dream. More simple though.
Dreams are comprised of memories, basically. Memories from past lives, memories in general. And you get to tweak these memories. Now, memories can include, the great thing about your conscience is that it takes on everything. And the subconscious takes on everything as a total. As like a total net worth. There is no specific event. Even though having events in your life are important, because it is events in your life that you dream about, it is the events in your life that are expressed in the afterlife. You can experience events in other ways that a lot of people think are Jim Crow, against law, that are inappropriate, that are a waste of time. But if you really like doing it, then it's going to be part of what you're going to have to experience in the later life. You get to see whatever you want to see. That's the beauty of the afterlife. That's the beauty of dreaming. You get to see a total net worth. You're not seeing exactly a set of laws. There is no law to it. It's a total net worth. You could dream about being in the video game. It could count as a memory. Anything can count as a memory in a dream. Anything can count as a memory in the afterlife. So anything that you've seen, heard, smelt, done can count as an experience. And you get to go through those experiences. And because those experiences will only last so long, you only get to see so far back in your current life. That's why you don't dream about being in caves and caveman era. The reason why dreams are suggestive to what you've done in your day is because that's part of your subconscious. Your subconscious is a spiritual entity, not a physical one. It's comprised of, it acts off of physical body parts, but scientists don't understand how it acts, why it acts. That's because it's subconscious. It's part of your spiritual self. It's not part of your physical self. And the subconscious just chooses these things. It chooses things that you saw throughout your physical day, because the dreams are affecting our physical life. That's our best way of envisioning the afterlife. Because the afterlife is actually spiritual and not physical, the best way we can even perceive it in the physical form is through dreaming. We can't perceive it in any other way because we're physical beings. We can't perceive it in a spiritual motion because we're not spiritual creatures. We're not completely spiritual. We're half spiritual, half physical. So of course, it seems like it was chosen by a physical part, because it was. It's based on a physical presence, and it's for a physical presence. It's not for a spiritual being. Afterlife and dreaming, that's not for the spiritual self. The spiritual self is God. The spiritual self doesn't need that. The spiritual self is above that. It's beyond that. But dreaming's just for us. It's completely selfish. But it's good. And anything can count as an experience, and that's how dreaming works. It's that simple. You can dream about anything. You can dream about past life experiences where you're kind of in there with the character doing things, and you can play with it using your subconscious. subconscious might instantly think, okay, I want my father in the dream. So throughout the whole dream, your father's with you. And subconsciously, whatever in this life you love or hate, or, you think you love the person, so you think that they would be in your dream. But, deep down, since they're not in the dream, you obviously don't throb for them. You don't ache for them. You might still love them, but you're not crazy about having them in every inch of your life. And some people really need their spouse. They really need their parents. So they dream about their parents. But you get to put in there anything you want. And a lot of the things you get to put in there, you don't even realize. And because in dreaming, it's a spiritual net worth, not a physical net worth, the things that you can do in a dream are limitless. You can fly. You can levitate. You can find creative ways to fly, like spinning something around you that's really small, and yet, because in the physical being, it would have to be huge to create any sort of lift when you spin it around your head like a helicopter. But in the spiritual life, you make up your own. So you just make up your own net worth, and but let's say you were playing Super Mario Brothers and you played as a big character. So maybe your subconscious took that, and when you went to sleep, maybe your subconscious liked it, and you didn't even realize that you liked it. So subconsciously, it's in the dream. It's there. You chose it to be in the dream, even though it's not part of that afterlife experience. It's in the dream. So there's a mistake going on. A lot of people think it's all one piece going on. There's a lot of different things going on. It's two separate things. Your physical body's making decisions, and your spiritual body making decisions. And that's the difference.